Sarah Paulson's visible anguish outside Diane Keaton's Los Angeles home captured the raw, unfiltered grief that followed the confirmation of the 79-year-old actress's passing. The American Horror Story star, 50, emerged from the residence with tears streaming down her face, her composure shattered by the weight of loss. This emotional display, occurring mere hours after the news broke, transformed the quiet Brentwood Street into a scene of quiet vigil, where Paulson paused to embrace an unseen companion in a hug that spoke volumes of shared sorrow. Moments later, she composed herself enough to slide into a black sedan, driving away slowly as if reluctant to leave the space that held so many memories of her friend. The gathering at Keaton's home was understated yet poignant, with a small cluster of individuals, including a woman dressed in a striped ensemble, congregating on the property. Their presence suggested a spontaneous memorial, a way to collectively process the void left by Keaton's departure. Paulson, known for her intense portrayals of vulnerability, embodied that very emotion in real time, her tears a testament to the depth of their bond. This was no mere acquaintance. Paulson and Keaton had shared years of friendship, marked by dinners, conversations, and the kind of easy rapport that transcends professional circles. Their connection dated back at least to 2021, when paparazzi captured the duo enjoying a meal in Beverly Hills alongside Paulson's longtime partner, Holland Taylor. The trio's outing exuded the relaxed camaraderie of old friends, laughing over plates at a sun-drenched table. Later that year, they reconvened at Il Piccolino in West Hollywood, another evening of storytelling and connection that highlighted Keaton's role as a magnetic conversationalist. These moments were glimpses into a relationship built on mutual admiration, where Keaton's eccentric wisdom complemented Paulson's sharp intellect. Earlier that summer, in a June 2021 feature for Interview magazine, Paulson had the honor of posing questions to Keaton, turning the tables on their dynamic. One query, delivered with Paulson's signature playfulness, asked, "What person, place, or thing makes your heart sing?" "You can say me." Keaton's response was pure delight. "Of course, Sarah, you make my heart sing. My friends make my heart sing. My kids make my heart sing. But also Lillet Blanc makes my heart sing. With lots of ice." The exchange, light-hearted yet revealing, showcased Keaton's ability to blend affection with her trademark quirkiness, naming a French apéritif alongside loved ones as a source of joy. It was a window into the woman Paulson knew intimately, generous, humorous, and grounded in simple pleasures. As tributes continued to emerge across social media and interviews, Paulson's visit stood as a personal coda to the collective mourning. Steve Martin, Keaton's co-star and father of the bride, opted for brevity on X, posting a black-and-white photo of her with the single word, "loved." He followed with La Di Da, the iconic refrain from Annie Hall that encapsulated Keaton's whimsical charm. Martin's minimalism spoke to the profundity of their shared history, a nod to the laughter they conjured on set. Mandy Moore, reflecting on their collaboration in the 2007 rom-com Because I Said So, where Keaton played her eccentric mother, poured out gratitude in a lengthy post. "They say don't meet your heroes, but I got to work with one of mine and even call her mom, for a few months. An honor of a lifetime," Moore wrote, attaching a film still of their on-screen embrace. She described Keaton as an incandescent human, lamenting the permanence of her absence. "I am so sad she's gone for all the reasons, but also because it felt like she'd be here forever, dazzling us with her talent and charm, and her style, come on." Moore's words extended love to Keaton's children, emphasizing her role as one of the very best to ever do it, a sentiment that resonated with Paulson's own evident heartbreak. Echoing these voices were the heartfelt messages from Bette Midler, Rosie O'Donnell, and Goldie Hawn, each adding layers to the mosaic of remembrance. Midler's sorrow over losing a complete original without guile, Hawn's fairy dust farewell promising a reunion in the next life, and O'Donnell's salute to her style and grace, all wove into the narrative of a life celebrated in its entirety. Keaton's personal story added further poignancy to the tributes. She never married, choosing instead a path of romantic entanglements that fueled her creativity, passionate affairs with Al Pacino, Woody Allen, and Warren Beatty that inspired characters brimming with complexity and fire. In her 50s, she embraced single motherhood, adopting daughter Dexter in 1996 and son Duke in 2001, a decision that redefined her later years with purpose and love. These choices reflected the independence that Paulson admired, a woman who lived unapologetically, prioritizing heart over convention. Paulson's tears outside the home where Keaton raised her family, walked her dog Reggie, and hosted intimate gatherings, symbolized the end of an era for those who knew her beyond the spotlight. The residence, with its mid-century charm and personal touches, Bookshelves groaning under memoirs, walls adorned with photos from the Godfather sets, had been a haven of creativity. Now it stood as a touchstone for grief, where friends like Paulson could linger, touch the familiar and whisper goodbyes. In the hours following her visit, Paulson's drive away marked not an end but a continuation of Keaton's influence. The actress's legacy, spanning Oscar-winning triumphs in Annie Hall, dramatic intensity in Reds, and comedic sparkle in Baby Boom, lives on, inspiring Paulson and countless others to embrace their quirks. Keaton's life was a masterclass in authenticity, from her adoption journey to her refusal of Hollywood's rigid molds. As the sun set on that Brentwood street, Paulson's sorrow reminded us that true icons leave not just films, but imprints on souls, enduring, tear-streaked and profoundly felt.